Hey guys, welcome back to The Rock. I'm Chris, you're at Rockford Ordnance, and got a cool range day video we're bringing you today. If you watch my channel, I always tell you, hey, when you're going to the range, take somebody new to the range. Take a new shooter, take somebody that might be a little anti-gun, take somebody that wants to learn, take a kid, whoever, but bring people into the fold. It's the only way we increase our numbers and show people that we're normal, everyday folks that just enjoy things that go boom, right? And like to protect our family and our liberty. So I just want to explain the video a little bit. This was going to be take a new shooter to the range day and show them all about his new Black Aces Tactical, what is it, a Pro S, I believe, something like that. Well, you'll see in the video. But it turned on a dime when we were getting things going and testing out the shotgun, and the safety malfunctioned. I'm not going to go into it too much here, and it kind of turned everything, because then we'll do the video on the safety malfunction, and we will. There'll be another video on that. But I didn't want to ruin his range day, so we just kept going. I had also brought a bunch of stuff for him to test out, a little bit of all kind of common platforms we shot for shotguns. That Black Aces, Vepr 12, the VR80. You'll get some good VR80 action in here. We shot ARs, we shot AKs, we brought out the Scorpions. You're gonna see just a ton of ammo pounded downrange. The smile on his face, on my face, we had a blast. And tell you what, he came to the range that day with about that much info on firearms, and he left with just a boatload. He's able to go through these weapons, make them function, keep them safe. Knows how to manipulate them and whatnot. So he had a blast, I had a blast. There was so much shotgun stuff. I thought about a video on some semi-automatic shotguns, but it was so much crammed into one, the safety issue, all of that. I figured I'm going to throw out one big range day with our new shooter and just have some fun. We'll do a follow-up video on the safety when I have news back from him as to what the manufacturer did about it. And yeah, until then, be very careful if you own a Black Aces for right now. But we'll get that out to you as quick as we can. We're going to start with a little explanation of what happened with the safety there, and then we're going to get into all the fun stuff of shooting. And yeah, just consider it Sunday, range day, fun day, new shooter. So let's get going and have some of that fun. Hey guys, welcome back to The Rock, Rockford Ordnance. I'm Chris, and a friend of ours brought along this Black Aces Tactical. It's a Pro Series Max, pretty neat gun, holds 6 in the tube plus 1. alloy receiver, controls wise, you've got your cocking lever. You can hit the button to bring it forward. After you load, you can put the gate back in place, and it puts one on the lifter. It's got a crossbolt safety, and that's what I want to talk about. We pulled this thing out of the box and kind of looking at the controls and whatnot, and I'm ready to load it. I put one in the chamber, I bring the bolt forward, and my buddy says, hey, how do I know it's on safe? And I said, real simple. When that crossbolt is here and you see red, it's ready to fire. So that's the safe position. So I put it like that. I've got a shell in the chamber. I point it downrange, and I'll do it for you. I pull the trigger, see if you can hear this. I'm gonna pull it a couple times, and roughly the third or so pull, it's gonna, watch. Oop, second pull. Now, I didn't hit that. It's still in place. You can feel it hump over the safety and go. Very, very unsafe. The gun went off. Obviously we're pointed down range, but for somebody that doesn't know or is new to guns, man oh man, that could be catastrophic, right? So this thing's gonna have to go back to Black Aces, or at least the shop it came from. We are going to continue to test it for now, just knowing that, hey, that's the deal, right? Got to keep your finger off that bang switch. So that's what we're gonna do, but we got 7 1-ounce slugs we're going to load up here, and we're going to take a quick ballistic trip downrange with those. So check it out. Let's put on our ears and see what we can do here. It's ready to go. We're at about 25 yards. Not bad. Barrel heated up pretty quick there, but we're going to see how it shot. So like I said, at 25 yards, and I just ripped those things off. As soon as I acquired that front sight, I let another one fly. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad for out of the box. You know, stout little kick, but nothing unmanageable. I felt much worse. Not bad. Whenever you're ready. Locked open.
No.
Nice. How'd it feel? Stout.
Feels like it's gonna kill somebody.
So our buddy was just shooting it. We're gonna call him Biff from Black Aces, okay? So there's the original shots that I did. Here's his shots. Very consistent, very tight grouping, actually, if you think about it. A little bit off to the left. I don't know if he's just sighting it a little off or perhaps anticipating the shot maybe, but not bad for what I'd consider basically a new shotgun shooter. So that's what makes this gun so neat. Under 400, good protection gun. We just got to figure out this safety issue, which is, I'm not making light of it, trust me guys. All right guys, so we loaded this thing up with some of this. It's made by Winchester, but it's actually military 00 buck. We got 5 rounds in there, and Biff here is going to let them rip at the paper there, so check it out, see how it runs them. So nice, ran those nice, held the bolt open, everything's good. Let's go see what kind of damage it did. Wow guys, 00 buck, man, I want nothing to do with it. Look at that. You took 2 at the head?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
And then in the body, and that was about 20 yards. Devastating. Devastating, and it ran them great. We are going to switch to some Birdshot now after that break-in and see what happens. Empty.
Now we're going to see professional do it.
Okay guys, let's see what we can do. Again, double A's, it ran those flawlessly. Let's see how we do here. Not bad. Ran them all, and yeah, it doesn't shoot as flat as some. It shoots a little high, but that's fine. Just got to know where it's shooting. So guys, we haven't done a video in quite a while on our Vepr. Brought this out today since we're shooting some other shotguns and thought it'd be kind of cool. This is a folding stock version, and yeah, a lot of fun. These are still available. If you were to want one, you can find them, but I'd snap them up quick because they were banned not because of a treaty on guns, but some things that the parent company in Russia did that US didn't like, and they banned them. So what's here is here, and that's it. You can find them fixed stock, folding stock. Some will be tack welded, like this was. You can just cut the weld and open it up. Ambidextrous safeties, either side. These are 12 round mags I'm shooting out of it, aftermarket SGM Tactical. We've got a TDI billet aluminum M-LOK grip on it, and a factory mallet muzzle brake. This thing is huge. Look at that sucker. Let's see how it runs. So it didn't lock back, but it did run them all. So these are some CS spec mags we have in here. We're gonna run some Birdshot first and then some buckshot. Let's see how they work. Flawless. All right, guys, I talked about these on the channel a little bit. I call them my Elvis mags because Elvis loved peanut butter and Nana sandwiches. So we're gonna try out these banana clipazines, right? Let's see how this sucker runs. And we can do the HK slap for you too. Working like a charm. Little tight. Ugh. But they work. So guys, we've introduced our friend Black Ace's Biff here to some new guns today and had a bunch of fun shooting all kinds of stuff and just teaching a little safety and how to operate things and the basics. I tell you guys all the time, bring somebody to the range, get them hooked. The smile on their face when they shoot something new tells you all you need to know. And the key to keeping the Second Amendment going and all this fun stuff available is getting new people involved. Because once they're involved, they understand. They understand it's not some strange demonic thing. That it's just about having fun and with your friends and your family, and that's about it.
Blow things up.
Yeah. So we've got a pair of scorpions here. Sorry about that. And we're gonna have a little fun. Why don't you go first? And blaze away at that steel there.
Okay. Here we go.
Is it empty?
It's empty.
All right, good. Let's see what this one does. Same gun, just not the micro, the pistol. They are running like shit through a tin horn, huh? Nice. Well guys, so many of you love our VR80 videos that I figure we'd break it out today. So what better way to do that than with our 19 round mag here. Let's have a little fun, shall we? Oh, we jammed. Woo! So guys, just wanted to go completely over this shotgun with you for a minute. So Black Ace is tactical, right? Inexpensive, under 400 bucks. It holds 6 rounds in the tube and 1 in the chamber. Aluminum or alloy receiver. It is dovetailed at the top by what I would call like a weaver rail. So you could put some kind of sight on there, not a problem. Comes with a single rifle sight, not really a bead, but a rifle sight. Just a white dot, but works really well. I mean, when I grabbed this thing right out of the box, it was pretty much on for me. Fit real well. Breaking birds with shot shells. It shoots a little high, kind of like a trap gun would, but really nice. It's fairly soft shooting for what it is. Decent trigger other than our safety problem. I thought maybe it would wear in a little bit, but hasn't seemed to have done that. Let's try it one more time. So we're simulating it being loaded and the cross safety on. I'm gonna pull, and I'm not hitting it. I'll do it from this side. 1, oh, went off. So my friend's gonna contact the dealer it came from, see if they'll work on it, or if they say to send it back. I don't know where you'd send it back to. It looks like made in Turkey. It's out of Florida, yeah. So Leesburg, Florida. So I don't know if you'd have to ship it back there. If it comes to that and turnaround times are crazy, I may take a look at it first for them and see if we can't solve it out of the box. But you know, somebody on their own might be a little tough. It's a shame because these are entry-level shotguns, and a lot of first-timers are buying them, and for something like that to happen is extraordinarily dangerous. I can't say enough about it. Thank God I was the one handling it right off the bat and checking the controls and the basic function, because had somebody else done it, and like I was pointing it down range when I tested it and it went off, well, thank God we were doing the right thing, right? Crazy, but we continued to test it and it ran fine. I really like these front swivels here. It swivels around under the barrel, or the magazine extension tube nut, and on the back there was a rifle stud, and we've just got HK clips in here. Really nice. Got some storage for ammo here. Did this come with it or no?
No, I bought it.
Okay. But long handguard, very reminiscent of the Beretta, and it's so short and handy. Comes with, it had a modified choke installed in it. We put the improved cylinder in. That's the most wide open it comes with. And then a full choke with a wrench. Also comes with a pistol grip that you can put on. But I don't see, you know, pistol grips are kind of worthless unless you want to play street sweeper with it, you know. But this is the way to go. If you can figure out that safety issue, and that's a big, big issue. Look at this. It's a tiny little awesome gun for under 400 bucks. We started out running slugs through it. We ran, what, 14 slugs roughly? Then we switched to buckshot and ran 5-10 rounds maybe of buckshot through it, and then went over to the Birdshot and it ran them flawlessly. Those were, I gotta check, they're Winchester AA's. I think they're about 2.5 drams, 2.25 drams, which is a fairly light load. Will they run 1 3/4 dram loads? I'm gonna guess yes, because it did cycle the gun on those mini shells. It just doesn't have an insert to load them properly. I don't know if they make one or not, but it would be cool if they do and it would load those. But other than that, complete success. And for 400 bucks, I'd say it's hard to beat. I don't see anywhere on the bolt face, anything. Did you lube this gun up or anything? No, right out of the box, guys. Right out of the box, and it ran Birdshot. So how do you beat it? Really, really neat, interesting gun. However, you got to almost give it a complete fail, right, on that, because that's just insane. Here, we'll do it again. Oops, sorry, just went off, took your wife's head off, you know. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But other than that, if we can get it fixed, yeah, cool. So everybody is kind of aware of these inexpensive shotguns, and everybody's buying them up out of Turkey, but I was telling my friend here of the hundreds or thousands of guns I've had run through my hands. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. And it just goes to reassure you and show you that for basic function checks and safety checks, be careful, guys. You want to wait till the range. Don't be doing it at the house. Don't be doing it sitting watching TV. You might be buying yourself a new TV by the time you're done, or worse. So anyhow, we had a great time today at the range. Thanks for bringing this out. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
First time shooter. You know what? Before we go, we started talking about first time shooters and the level of knowledge that Biff here had coming into this, and you know, we all as maybe seasoned shooters have an idea of new shooters and what they need to know and safety and all, but you were telling a story when you went in to buy this. Why don't you repeat it for the folks out there? What your level of knowledge was when you went in to look for a shotgun? You went in and said you wanted...
I wanted a Mossberg. I shot a Mossberg shotgun a few times, and my brother has one. So that's kind of what I liked and wanted. I was also looking at a Winchester military style. Pump shotguns, thought that would be the best. The guy started talking to me about semi-automatics. I had no idea about semi-automatics.
Tell him what you thought about semi-autos.
I thought you had to add gas to them as opposed to...
So guys, think about that. We know about semi-autos, and you think everybody kind of does, but here's someone that, had shotguns earlier in your life, probably, maybe a range trip or two with friends.
Yep.
But when you talk about a semi-auto, they're thinking you have to add some type of gas or something to get them to function, like an airsoft or something, right? Mm-hmm. So anyhow, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he introduced me to those, but I did have a colleague who talked about the Black Aces and what a great gun that was, and the semi-automatic, and that's what I should get. And the guy happened to have one, show it to me. It was about the same amount of money as a Mossberg or a Winchester Marine. And so I ended up walking out with that gun, but I was kind of unsure. Yeah. I didn't want to use it all by myself and take it to the range by myself. So I got with Chris, and
yeah, he had mentioned it to me, and I said, well, heck, you're always welcome to come with me. And he called me up, and we came out, and thank God we discovered that. I mean, think of the tragedy that could happen. But it just goes to show you, when we think of, new gun owners, you might not think that somebody thinks that you got to add gas. I mean, it's stuff like that. And don't laugh, guys. It's, if you don't know, you don't know, you're new, you're a beginner, and these are the people we want to bring in. They're the ones that want to keep their family safe just like you. You bought this to protect your home, right? Your life, your liberty. I mean, that's what it is. In the long run, I probably would have said you'd be better off with the Mossberg, better than the Winchester too, because I think most of their stuff's made in Turkey too. And I'm not saying this is bad, just in the long run, I suspect that a Mossberg would perform or at least work through all the safety checks. Now, we ran this, I like it. I like it enough to have it for a cheap gun, but that rules it out. But just goes to show you guys, don't take anything for granted, and take somebody out to the range and have fun. We shot Scorpions today, we shot AKs, we shot AK shotguns, we shot everything. You should have seen him hitting stuff out here, and he has 10,000 times the knowledge he had that he did rolling into here. Absolutely. And a lot more to learn, I'm sure, but we all do, right? I learn something every day. So bottom line is, take somebody out shooting, be safe, learn about your guns, and get out and use them and have fun. But thanks again, guys. Thanks for everything. Check out our Facebook, check out our Instagram, and as always, Rockford Ordnance out.